want to circle back to Skip Bayless because I'm not a fan of him either. I feel like, the show he has with Shannon Sharp, Undisputed, has become the Dallas Cowboys talk show.
Yeah,
but you said that you think he's a racist. You want to elaborate on that? Because that's interesting to me.
Yeah, I've heard him on his own show, and I've heard him talk about guys like anytime he talks about it, like a young black athlete who's like really kind of like flashy or like kind of outspoken. Like he's always got the same kind of criticism. Like he never really takes it to like white athletes who are that outspoken. Like Baker Mayfield's pretty outspoken. Aaron Rodgers is definitely, now we found out over the past year, he's pretty outspoken. But like he seems to play like a different set of rules when it comes to young black athletes. And I'm not your Mr. BLM. I'm not your like social rights guy. You're woke. I'm definitely not that guy. I think anyone who would know a guy who used to host a show called Magapod probably is not that guy. But at the same time, like I just think that I think he wants to say the N-word, and I think that's what he really wants to say. I feel like there's an undercurrent of hate and racism in him, and maybe that's my opinion. Maybe I'm reading into it, but it's like when he starts talking about baggy shorts and guys with chains, with gold chains, like I know what he's really saying. Like if you're going to criticize a guy, especially when he criticizes Cam Newton. Like there's a lot to criticize with Cam Newton. Like he fumbled that ball. He didn't jump on that fumble. Like that's the number one criticism. He did not jump on that fumble. He's soft, you could say all that stuff. But when you say like, oh, he wears baggy pants, he dresses up to try to flash, to show off. And like that's where you're getting in there. As soon as a guy says like, I don't like that guy. And then you say, okay, well, why don't you like that guy? Well, the baggy pants and the golden chain, you know what they're saying. Like we all know what they're saying. We're saying, we're making a statement about their culture. And if we're going to make a statement about their culture, then just be honest about it. Be like, well, I don't like young black men because, this scares me. Like that if I saw that guy, off the NBA court and he was walking in my neighborhood, I'd be scared. That's what he's really saying. That's what he wants to say, but he won't say it. And I think that's a problem with sports talk. It's like a lot of these guys, they got this undercurrent of hate, or they're just like, they say things that are just not sincere, which is like one of the things that I really try to focus on my show is like, if I'm going to give you a sports take, I'm going to give you my opinion. I'm not just going to make up an opinion just so we can have a topic. I'm going to be completely honest with you, whether I'm right or wrong, whether it's controversial or not controversial. I'm just going to say what I think. And I'm just going to give you what my idea is. And if I'm wrong, I could definitely be wrong because look, I got all this Arizona State stuff. I'm probably a fucking idiot. Like I can be wrong. Like definitely can be wrong. So yeah. But that's my whole ethos with sports, and especially him. Yeah, he's not my favorite.
Yeah, definitely not my favorite either. But it was an interesting take. It sounds like he's doing it in an underhanded type of way, and that's interesting because he has had two black co-hosts with Shannon on Undisputed and this Stephen A on First Take when he was with ESPN.
To watch this full episode, click the link in the description below or search The Cody Springer Show on Spotify or listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, and many more. Stay tuned for more content on the official YouTube channel of The Cody Springer Show.